Hey guys, welcome to the SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and my internet is back. Thank goodness. So for those of you guys who didn't really know, my internet was shut off, thanks Comcast, PG&E, and the Kincaid Fire for that. So I was without internet for about 5 days, 6 days or so, and finally have the internet back up and running. So we have an hour before our sim racing system race is set to start off. So let's do a quick race before that. I have a server up right now, server named SimRacingPaddock, so go and check that out. But also remember to sign up for the sim racing system race. So we are going to be doing that right after this first race, and then we're going to be doing some more racing after that. So we're doing final race Zandvoort. We are going to sign up for that, and then we are going to jump into our race. So again, this SRS glitch has me having to enroll twice. So we're enrolled, we're set for the race at the top of the hour, but first we are going to jump into our own race. So guys, server name SimRacingPaddock. You can find it in Assetto Corsa. No password. I do have my admin password though, so let's type that in and we can join. So we are going to be doing 15-minute race at the Nürburgring GP circuit, and then we are going to be doing 15-minute race. It can't be long because we have to make sure we have time to jump into the SRS race after this. So yeah, it's going to be fun though. And I am super thankful to have internet again because, yeah, first world problems, having no internet does suck a bit. So, we are in. And have the wheel working. If you guys remember last week, I was having an issue with the wheel. I thankfully was able to diagnose that, and it was actually a case of user error. It was just that I ended up having only one power cord connected. So I have second one connected now, and we are all good. Actually, I need to make sure. Yeah, we have everything set up properly, and we're good to go. But yeah, have no issues with my wheel cutting out now, which is great. But yeah, it's definitely difficult running without internet for almost a week. But I'm thankful I have it again now. So hopefully everyone is having a good week so far. So far this week's been alright. Actually, I'm going to make a message in the server real quick for anyone who wants to join in. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to open this up. So thankfully, I still have power. Thankfully. So yeah, I didn't lose power this time around. I ended up losing internet though for almost a week. So Comcast shut off internet in my area, and I thought I wasn't going to get it back until like Friday or so, but thankfully get back from going to the movies and I have internet back, so thank goodness. So, and yeah, top of the hour I have my race, so hopefully you can see some of you guys join in. That would be awesome to see. Also, I am open to any suggestions to what I should do next week for the next championship, because this is the final week in the championship, I believe. So I need to choose another vehicle for the series. I was going to do the Dallara Formula 3, but someone already picked that, even though I thought I asked Henrique to reserve it for me for next season. But yeah, lately I just have learned not to trust Henrique, which is unfortunate. But yeah, guys, if you want to join in, server name SimRacingPaddock. And I just realized my attack was interfering a bit. So hopefully you can see the server name right a little better. Keep on forgetting this is a heel and toe car. Okay, that was a big slide there. But yeah, Tool for Forza, did you lose power? Well, I'm not sure if plugging in a power cable means fixing, but yeah. Yeah, Tool for Ford said, well, that's good you didn't lose power. Come on, guys, we're halfway through qualifying. Would love to see someone join in. If no one joins in by end of qualifying, I might just do a quick practice session with the Lotus ahead of the race. Tool for Ford said, this is just a fun race before the SRS event. Server name, bottom right, or bottom left of the screen, SimRacingPaddock. Hey, Victor, how's it going? But yeah, that's one of the struggles at times with streaming at this time of day. There are people still working, things like that. And then also, people in Europe are sleeping, things like that. Yeah, it's literally worst time to stream. And I just find it annoying that Henrique only allows us to stream at 6 o'clock. But, hey, we'll have more people filtering in as time goes on. Yeah, it could be worse. I could be on fire right now, which thankfully I'm not. My dad actually had to evacuate, and thankfully his place is still up. It sounds like he's going to be going back to his home very shortly. Well, yeah, I was literally going to film a video update talking about why things have been quiet lately, and then like driving to Starbucks to upload it using Wi-Fi or something. But now that I have internet back, I can try getting back to regularly scheduled programming, things like that. I want to do my video talking about the B16L and this Turn R20, things like that. Fun stuff you guys would want to watch. And then of course, I think it was like the day the Assetto Corsa Competizione 1.1 update comes, I have no internet. So it's like, yay! So I haven't even driven that yet. ACC is feeling really nice and looks incredible on single screen. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. Because I was pretty negative in my initial review, so I'm open to giving it another chance. If they really improve, I could see it being a good product. I stayed in third gear. That was not great. But yeah, I was watching a lot of DVDs and playing single-player video games lately. Because it's a weird thing having power, but no internet. And then last night was a weird night because we got a lot of false alarms that we had fires within 2 miles of where I live. Which, thank goodness, they turned out to be false alarms, but when you hear 20 fire trucks driving around, like, past your neighborhood, that gets a little scary. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. This might be a third gear corner. Because, yeah, shifting out while we're exiting. Yeah, I know also there are a few people who watch the channel from Napa County, so I believe some parts of Napa were also without power. Solano County got shut off, Yolo County got shut off. There was just a lot of stuff that got shut off. Tool for Forza, if you're looking to join in the next 3 minutes. Because that's when the session ends. So yeah, it's going to be just a 15-minute event. We're going to be putting that together, and then after that should just have enough time to get ready for the SRS event. And then after that, I'll do some more online races that we all can take part in, so that should be fun. I jumped on the brakes way too early there. Dunks! Thankfully, it is alright. If you guys had... Like, so if you haven't checked out the community posts or things like that, I was able to diagnose the problem, thankfully, and it turned out it was user error. So, like, in my review of the SimCube 2, I mentioned that the SimCube 2 Pro has two 280 watt power supplies. Or no, 200, is it 280? It's something like that. So it has 2 large power supplies. One of the power supplies somehow got unplugged. So when it was trying to draw more power than was available, that's when the wheel would cut out. So all I had to do was plug in the second power supply and I was good. So yeah, it was a weird user error, my fault, and I just didn't pick up on it. So yeah, it was half unplugged. So it was enough to get some power, but when it was more than 50% or so, that's when it was causing the issue. So yeah, it was a weird situation. But yeah, this wheel's working just fine now. I am all right with it. Looks like we might get one more lap in this session. Blubbers, I got it, I think 2 months ago? 3, 2, literal buzzer beater right there. So we're gonna get one more lap. Keep on braking early there, but make the turn all right. I have not gotten the chance to check out AC 1.1 because before I got the chance to download it, if I remember correctly, that was when my internet shut off. So I never got the chance to try it out. Literally, I got home today about 40 minutes ago, found out my internet was back, raced to put together this live stream, and yeah, we're good now. Actually, I might have just put this stream together in 20 minutes. Because I got home about 4:45. But yeah, bottom line, got the stream put together and we're all right. Yeah, Blubbers, my provider said nothing to me. I called Comcast earlier today. Their automated message basically said, there are power outages in your area due to poor conditions. We do not know when you're going to get power back, but our internet back, and we're working as hard as we can to get it restored. Please do not speak to a representative because representatives will not help you get your internet working faster. Please be patient. So yeah, we just kind of got to screw you. Yeah, Sean, he would have had no electricity. He actually is under a different electricity provider. He lives in Southern California, so he likely has Southern California Edison power. I have Pacific Gas and Electric, who they're definitely in hot water for a lot of things, including being potentially responsible for starting the fire about 2 years ago, and also might have started this fire. So yeah, they're in hot water. Yeah. So it's an interesting situation, I'll put it that way. And PG&E, they're like, yeah, we're shutting off power to protect you guys. And then they're like, yeah, the day that we shut off the power, that actually turned out that one of our transformers blew about 2 minutes before today, like this newest fire started. And it's like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. In my opinion, I think, yeah, PG&E is going to be done after this. They've just done too many bonehead moves, in my opinion. Too old for Forza. They said, like, CAL FIRE ruled that they didn't start the 2017 fire, but there's new evidence stacking up against them that they might have. So that's, yeah. Alright, just 2-car race. Just having some fun before sim racing system. I need to adjust the force feedback on this wheel. I think I accidentally have the enhanced understeer effect on because this used to be the computer I used my Thrustmaster wheel with. So I had that on, I believe, with my Thrustmaster wheel. And when I switched computers over, I forgot to actually change the settings that much. So I need to turn that off because I can feel that enhanced understeer effect, and it's messing me up a little bit, I think. Too old for Forza, thanks for that compliment. I need to get back to making higher quality videos, things like that. I feel like I've kind of skimped on production quality this year in some ways, but at the same time, I think, in my opinion, I've made some of my best videos yet. So it's something where I feel like I need to make some improvements, especially, I mean, I gotta say, like, I've been a real big fan of Chris Hay and his videos, and he's given me some pointers, some tips to try to improve my videos and things like that. So, yeah, but I think he sets a bar for the kind of videos that he makes. But also, I think he has a degree in sound engineering and things like that. Alright, so we have 12 and a half minutes left. We're going to be jumping into Sim Racing System after that, so make sure you guys are signed up for that race. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a good time, and yeah, it should be an exciting finale to the championship. Alrighty. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas I want to do, and it's interesting though because sometimes right before I get to work on my idea, Chris Hay or Jimmy Broadbent or even Gamer Muscle has done the stuff. Sim Racing System race is at 6 Pacific time, not 7. Too old for Forza. Keep that in mind. The race starts at 6. You need to be signed up by 5:55. So literally, it's at the top of this hour. I'm gonna need to get some water after this race. I've definitely been parched because the weather's just been so dry, there's so much smoke in the air that I need to make sure I keep hydrated. Yeah, that enhanced understeer effect, I'm definitely feeling it. Go. But yeah, it feels so good to be behind the wheel again, because even with internet out, I could do content manager stuff on Assetto Corsa. I could do some games and stuff, but it's just ultimately it came down to being limited in what I could do. So yeah, I did a lot of writing, I did a lot of reading, I did some single-player video games, watched movies on DVD and Blu-ray instead of Netflix, things like that. So, yeah, it'll be nice. Whoa! What the? Okay. That just reset the entire weekend. I don't know why, but yeah, okay. Oh, Sebastian, he quit out. So because he quit, it just gave me the win? Huh. Okay then. So we don't have time to run another race, unfortunately. So court martial, I'm sorry, man. We're not going to be able to do another race. So let's see. I'm going to shut off the server real quick. And then let's take a look because it's 5:30. We can take a look and see what is going on with this series, the championship, and where we are going to stand. So I participated last week. So 3 weeks ago, we had actually another full power outage. So guys, if you remember, October 9th, I actually got hit with a power outage, thanks PG&E. So I didn't get to race in the Nürburgring GT race. I raced Laguna Seca, and we had a really good run. We would have finished second, except that's when we had the power cut out to my wheel and finished 17th. So that really messed up things, and we ended up going into Imola with a kind of handicap. I believe we were 7th in the points. So Imola turned out to be relatively alright for me. I was still having the power cut out because I didn't discover that I had only half the power going to the wheel. So even with that, we salvaged a top 5, even though we were really babying the car. So we finished 5th, and that actually bumped us up to... where was it? We got bumped up to 6th place, and we are 4 points. Yeah, 4 points behind Michael Butler. That is 6 points behind Sebastian Souza. So it looks like we were actually faster in the Lotus, or not Lotus, in that KTM Crossbow event. So we might be able to do something. But yeah, so before we jump into that, though, I want to get your guys' opinion on something. So, in Discord, also, shameless plug, SimRacingPaddock Discord, link in the description. I would love to see you guys check it out. I would love to see you guys join. But, I was talking with Henrique. So, next Assetto Corsa season, we're trying to figure out what car and what tracks we're going to be racing. So, already taken, we can't do these. Porsche GT3 Cup, Skoda Octavia Cup, Dallara Formula 3 2019, the Mazda MX-5 Cup, Porsche Cayman GT4, the Racing Studio GT, Radical SR3, or the DRM mods. Those are the mods and cars we cannot use. But I got one vote from Sebastian Souza for the KTM Crossbow. I believe I ran that last season, but could run it again. It can make for some decent racing. Also, let's take a look. So we can go to our content and see what there are to race. Or no, Henrique. Those are the content that other people have already picked. So he's allowing me to pick my stuff, but those are the ones that are already selected by other YouTubers. So he doesn't want duplicates. That's what's going on. So I'm thinking, let's see. He's asking me what I want to pick. So, Skip Barber was open, but that is a mixed bag for the track, or for the car. So that could be interesting. Also, people have to download that, so. Yeah, so Excuse me. Andrew, there are some different places for mods. So, for example, if you have Content Manager, they show some of the sites. In my opinion, Race Department still is one of the best. So, there. Or no, Tools for Forza, I couldn't really talk to him about it because my internet and cell reception is so garbage where I'm at, I couldn't really discuss it with him. So, yeah, that was the problem. So, those are ones that other people already picked. So, they already had those picked out, so I didn't really jump there. So, yeah. So, cars, I'm thinking we did the M235i. We did the M4. I'm kind of burned out on BMW. So, there's that. Ferrari 250 GTO, that would be an interesting series. There's a variety of things we could pick, but yeah. The Sesto Elemento Lambo. The Miura, I still remember when that was a mod car. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions on what you guys might like to race next season. Because there is a lot of things available. But I don't want to do something that is really in the way of, say, a big discrepancy in balance of performance or something like that. So DTM would be a tricky thing. And also, actually, 90s DTM could be interesting. I'll think about it. Can try and make a decision after the SRS race, but yeah. So we only have 3 drivers signed up right now? Russ and myself. Or wait. What the? He freaking made the race at 7. Okay, Tool for Forza. The race is at 7, actually. I thought it was at 6. Okay, so the race is at 7, not 6. Go figure. So, let's do another race then. I'm going to turn off display capture so I can pick a track. Europe time change. Thanks for that, Henrique. Ay. So I'm going to do Mugello, and we'll do 90s DTM. So, entry list. So, for the heck of it, we'll do an experiment. 90s DTM, but with no alpha. So, let's see. Tags. Where's D? Okay, that's not there. Okay, so that would be BMW Group A 92. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then we go back to brands. And we're going to do Mercedes-Benz 190 Evo. 13, 14. 24, okay. Accidentally added a 25th, so delete. Randomize skins. Run. So that gives us time to run a race. Okay, so we'll go online. Refresh. Come on. Why is it not showing? I've had some... There we go. So, I'm going to go with the Mercedes, though. I think that would be fun. Mugello should be interesting race. Why not? All right, so tools for Forza. I just got a notification that your friend Alex, the guy who let me test out the Fanatic Direct Drive, he's going to be joining in the race. So that should be fun. But yeah, sometime I need to do either the race department races or tools for Forza event. Should find time to or something later on. But yeah. All right. Let's have some fun. Okay, guys, 15-minute qualifying, 15-minute race. Would love to see you guys jump in. It's interesting driving with just a open top steering wheel in this car. But testing this wheel for my review, things like that. I forgot to turn off the understeer effect. Whoops. Really enjoy the sound of this car, actually. It's a unique sound for a four-cylinder. Okay, I'm gonna turn off that understeer effect because that thing is messing with me. So, what I'm talking about, so I believe it's similar in the Assetto Corsa launcher. So if you go to controls, you can see enhanced understeer effect. I want to turn that off, turn on soft lock. I think that I can do okay with the wheel, and the gyro effect actually does help a little bit. So I'll try that on a bit. Oh, don't turn on soft lock. Okay. So let's re-jump in. Well, yeah, this has definitely been an interesting week. Very eventful. And also kind of very emotional at times, but yeah, it's life. Yeah, Paul, what I was mentioning is this was actually my bedroom computer before, and in my bedroom I had it connected to a Thrustmaster TS PC Racer. So there, the understeer effect helped. But now that I have it in my garage with a direct drive wheel, I needed to turn off the enhanced understeer effect. There we go. Kiddix, I'm not sure if I'd call it a new trend, because actually GTR2 had it by default. Or GTR2 and GT Legends, I think, had it by default. You could turn it off in theory, I think. But yeah, I vividly remember the enhanced understeer effect in GT Legends. I am definitely not the sim racing historian. If you want sim racing historian, follow Race Department. So Race Department is run by a guy named Tim Wheatley. He used to work for Papyrus back in the NASCAR Racing 2003 days. I believe he spent a little time with iRacing, but he also worked with Image Space Incorporated and Studio 397. And now he's running Race Department, and he does all these different history or sim racing history pieces, things like that. It's actually really cool. So if you can go to racedepartment.com or follow Race Department on Twitter, I believe they might have an Instagram as well. But here is an interesting fun fact. Years ago, when I was working on getting SimRacingPaddock started, I essentially was offered the name of Race Department, which was a big thing because Race Department was a huge sim racing site back in the day. And Tim Wheatley, he had the rights, and then I believe it was bought by Sim Raceway, and he bought the rights to Race Department back off of Sim Raceway. And he actually offered for me to use the Race Department name and basically make my own site around that. I considered it, but ultimately I decided that I wanted to build my own brand. I wanted to build something that I had created, not right off of the coattails per se. And yeah, so ultimately, it was myself and my mentor slash close friend who thought up SimRacingPaddock. And yeah, that's a little bit of sim racing history on how I came up with the name for SRP. And I think having Race Department back in like sim racing historian element, I think it's pretty fitting and kind of poetic in a way. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Come on, guys. Would love to have more people join in. 5.5 minutes left in this qualifying session. Race Department doing maintenance right now, okay. Or wait, was I saying Race Department? I meant Race Sim Central. I'm totally off. My brain has been shot this past week, so if I was saying race department, not race sim central in what I was talking about, I'm sorry. But yeah, and that's where I was talking about Tim Wheatley. He was with Race Sim Central, not Race Department. I'm just, yeah. Three minutes left in session. Closing in. Let's see what I can do. I totally overshot the corner. I'm gonna jump to next session. Yeah, Andrew, thanks for that. It's definitely an interesting journey and stuff, and you see a lot of what's been going on in the community and things like that. And a lot of great names have been emerging. Chris Hay is a recent name. Boosted Media, Will Ford, he's a great guy. I'm proud to say I'm one of his friends. Jimmy Broadbent in the past 2-3 years has really become an awesome guy, and Gamer Muscle, he's just there. But in all seriousness, Gamer Muscle's a great guy too. Toby Hernandez, yes, I'm using the SimiCube 2 Pro with the Astro Racing SimiCube button box and Turn R20 wheel. Really enjoy the SimiCube wheel. Alright, my stream numbers have dropped too. It's a mix of things, I think. I think also the algorithm takes a hit where I don't see nearly as many people. Right now I have 22 concurrent viewers. Used to hit around 40 or so, but also this is a weird time for streaming. So it's a mixed things. I've been hearing that I believe Sim Raceway, they're trying to make some sort of resurgence or something like that. We'll see what happens, but I heard that like 2 years ago, but I don't think much is really happening. Wheel is not straight. Wheel is straight. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Automobilista 2, because they are using the Slightly Mad Studios engine, which I'm nervous about, but also I'm more confident in them being able to put out a consistent product than I am with Slightly Mad Studios. Slightly Mad Studios makes the engine. Risa makes a good product. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see. You're saying... I got a great start there. Good wheel-to-wheel racing there. That's what you can kind of ask for. It kind of neutered my entry there. Oh, I got bunted. That was an interesting first lap. Oh, shoot, ran wide. Overcooked the corner. Just flat on the throttle out. Ah, that slipstream. hose. That's a slide job right there. Oh, I overcooked it there. Oh, man. I sent it, but I got returned to sender. Not really much I can do right now to close in on him. Do I know that F1 has a show in LA? I did not know that. I would love to go down, but that's about an 8-9 hour drive, and there's just too much going on up here for me to really be able to justify going down. Okay, that botched it for me. I was within striking distance, but I just couldn't bring it in there. They're live streaming it right now. Whew. Gotta get these dirt off my tires. Right now, this I think Marshall's toying with me. Whoa! Caught it. Almost didn't. It's interesting catching slides with the steering wheel like this. Reach for it? Maybe. So we're gonna get one more lap after this. Could have capitalized, but I got a little loose there. Ooh, that was loose. Alrighty. Oh wait, one more lap. Okay. I forgot I checked the extra lap thing. We get one more lap. Whoops. Yikes. I'm getting bumped. Thank you, Court Marshal. Gotta be careful, don't want to spin here. I forgot I checked the extra lap, so I only accounted for the gas I needed. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta see that margin of victory. Oh my gosh. Because it said 0, 0, 0. 2/100ths of a second gap. That was amazing. Court Marshal, yeah. I wanted to see what gap we could get there. AC does not like pushing. That is true. iRacing, I think, tends to be the best title when it comes to pushing other cars. If I remember correctly. So let's see what that last finishing blow goes. So you see the pushing. Gotta admit, it is remarkable, though, that we're in a day and age where I believe Court Marshall is from Britain or something like that, and he's pushing me just fine like that. Oh, this is going to be a great example. So, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I got gypped. I got gypped. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean... yeah. You see the dirt kicked up, and boom. Margin of victory. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. What did I just do? Somehow I moved the audio mixer there? What the heck just happened? There's a rule you have to have fuel in the car. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We'll just say that's the margin of victory. I have photo evidence. Okay, so hold on a sec. I borked. There we go. 776, 720. Okay. I don't know, but hey, it is 6:20 right now. So we have about 40 minutes. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to have a practice session. So I'm going to do a practice session. So server, stop the server. And we are doing, what combination for SRS again? Lotus 311 at Zandvoort. Let's just do a quick refresh, though, because I want to see how many people are in here. We have 7 drivers signed up. Okay, so we're getting more. But we go to the server tool and load up Zandvoort. And fire up the entry list. There we go. Delete all entries. And brands, Lotus. And we're looking for the 311. That's 24 cars. Randomized skins. And then sessions. We're just doing practice. Like, we're just doing a practice. We'll do 30-minute practice and run session. So 30-minute practice with the Lotus 311 at Zandvoort. Because this is a track I need some practice on. I know that for a fact. So, Lotus 311 Zandvoort. If you guys want to practice, server name is SimRacingPaddock. Zandvoort's a fun track, but I struggle at it. That's my issue. So, just saying.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Turn off display capture. So yeah, I can use some practice at this track, and we can see how this goes. Wait. Race canceled. Something went weird. Let's try this again. Tomato Pantera. Yeah, one of the issues from the De Tomaso Pantera, I believe it's ripped content because the guys from, who is it? From Sector 3 Studios contacted me, said, yeah, this is ripped content, we can't do it. Oh, I know the issue. Hold on a sec. We have too many cars. So, main. Zandvoort. I believe they can hold 18 cars. Okay, that's the issue. 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Reload. Hold on. That's the issue. Sorry, guys. Had to rerun the server. There we go. And boom. We got this going. I think. Let's relaunch Content Manager. New Pandera on Race Apartment's a little tricky. Okay. I haven't driven it, so I don't know. All right. So that's working now. So yeah, guys, you can join if you want, and we can get some practice in. Because I need it. I don't know about you other guys, but I need it. So yeah, when I do my video showcasing this wheel, I need to clean it off. One of the downsides of fires and stuff is ash. And because of my sister and her fiance's work and stuff, they have to leave doors open at times, like you see in the back. So that's one thing that gets a little unfortunate. So yeah, right now, I have a little bit of ash on my steering wheel. Wait, hold on. Why is the game capture not working? Hold on. Let's see real quick. Center to screen. Double click game capture, specific window. Yeah, that works. Turn on that preset. Okay. Now to figure out this pain in the butt car. At this very bumpy track. Bumpy and narrow track, I should also state. Makes for a thrilling combination, especially for a finale race. .311's a fun car. It's interesting. I'll put it that way. The gearing is kind of wonky. I noticed my game capture screen's a little low, so I'll fix that when I get the chance. So here, crack the throttle a little bit, get loose over top of the hill. There we go. Little wine. What's interesting, there are some curves on this track I would definitely know that if I hadn't diagnosed the power supply issue, I know that this would have definitely cut out on me. Zandvoort is a very bumpy track. Cool Forza sounds good. This is such a fun track, even though I'm not that great at it. The flow on it's just exquisite. Whoa, whoa, that was my mistake. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting combination for final race of the season. And it'll be interesting to see who turns up. Do I have a chance of maybe closing in on top 5 or even 4th? Because I'm in 6th right now. I believe I'm 6 points or maybe 7 points behind 4th place. It is a tight battle. Just gotta get this puppy figured out. And also just keep this out of the wall or the Armco in here, because most of this track is Armco. Little wide entry right there. Here is critical. You want to make sure you get good runoff speed-wise. Don't run off track. Don't run too wide. That was pretty good. Here, late apex, roll on the throttle. Use up all the track. A little wide there. Get really slowed down. Roll on the throttle. Don't run too wide out. Get ready for this straightaway. Clip there. I'm okay running a little wide there. Clip that apex. Don't run too wide. There we go. Roll on the gas. That's too wide. All right. This is going to be interesting, but first, let's move this up a bit. So the game capture. Why is that not moving? Hold on. There we go. Weekend Hacker, I am using the SimiCube 2 Pro with the Martin Asher Racing B16L wireless button box with the Turn R20 wheel rim. But yeah, with everything going on, I need to get out my video on it, but having power out for nearly a week, having family medical emergencies going on, and a power outage the week before. Oh my gosh, this has been an absolutely insane month. I mean, I'm ready for November, December, and oh, just getting a break from life, you know? I'll put it that way. Yeah, and I gotta say, this is really freaking close to Leo Bonar wheel. Because I've had definitely put in quite a bit of seat time with a sim steering, driving the CXE Motion Pro 2 simulator, and they use sim steering. And this is really freaking close. There's no way I can justify the Sim Steering 2 at twice the price. Absolutely no way. The last time it has snowed in my town was January 6th, 2002. That's the last time it snowed in my area. And I still remember fondly. Made a snowman, did snowball fights with friends, had school off. There was a page dedicated to it in my school yearbook. Good times. But literally, that was 17 years ago. Okay, I don't swing out all the way there because basically that would mean I'd miss the apex there. So might need to adjust my line a bit. Just figuring out how everything goes. Oh, that was slideways! I think a lot of this race is just going to be fighting the track because it just feels so fast because everything is just thrown at you. It's a narrow track, corners come at you fast, and yeah. Alright, 6:37 right now, so in about 13 minutes we're gonna drop out. Gonna try next lap without traction control. Let's see how this goes. Gotta be very careful on the throttle here. Yeah, that bump right there unsettles the car. Get the car turned in. Get the car real. I get the rear and step out a little bit there. Just crack the throttle a hair there. Ride it out. Little trail brake. Ride the inside. Bring it out. Thank you to whoever it was who subscribed. Fight the car right there. Ease on the throttle. There we go. Oh, that curb ripped the wheel out of my hand, so I had to be careful there. Roll on the throttle. Don't go too wide. I don't know if it is the tires worn out or is traction control actually making me faster. But let's try compare now. So throw the car in. Traction control settles it down. Makes it a little understeery though, so that's a trade-off you need. Make sure you load the car down, roll on the throttle. We got 141.82 last lap. Let's see what happens here. That was a good line through there. Kind of cut off the entry a little bit there, but we're all right. So it does understeer a bit, but this just feels a little more comfortable for me. So I think during the race I'll have traction control at 1. Just helps a bit. So let's see, lap time 141.82. 142.04, okay. So actually no traction control was faster. there. We had some moments where we were quicker, but overall, yeah, interesting. But it was definitely more dangerous with traction control off. Oh, did you see that lock I got right there? That was a little terrifying. Okay, got a little loose there. One, 4, 2, 7, 6. Okay, let's try again with traction control off. Oh, that was a slide right there. One, 4, 2, 7, 3. So yeah, a lot more action, but not for much improvement at all. So yeah, I think I got things pretty set right now. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to actually grab some water because I'm kind of parched right now. So I will be back in a few minutes. But at least while you guys are waiting, so I'm going to turn off the server and we are going to have the timer for SRS going. And yeah. But yeah, guys, I am definitely parched right now because the smoke and everything makes things very difficult. But I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. And yeah, so this, like we have 12 minutes to the session opening up, or more like 10 because inside of 3 minutes is usually when the server opens up. But yeah, this has been, oh my gosh, this has been an absolutely insane month. It's been interesting where life just throws everything it can at you. Because, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, California, their power company for Northern California has gone bankrupt. And they have had a lot of PR flack thrown in their face because they have been arguably responsible for a lot of the fires that have happened in this area. So they have started doing what they call the public safety power shutoffs. And that means they are cutting off power to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, if the conditions are potentially going to cause a fire. So 2 weeks ago, we had our power shut off, and that was definitely frustrating. Had to throw out a lot of food, like over $100 worth of food, and things like that. And life just got frustrating. And then this most recent power shutoff was last week. And around the same time the power gets shut off, a transformer fails. A few minutes later, a fire starts. Connect two and two, connect the dots, and yeah, so that has been the most destructive California wildfire this year, and people have had to evacuate. Thankfully, I haven't had to evacuate, but I've had friends who've had to evacuate. My dad and stepmom had to evacuate, so it's been an entire mess. So, like, thousands of people have had to evacuate. Power shutoffs galore. I believe it's, yeah, like 6 million people. 3 million Northern California, 3 million Southern California. And as Tool for Forza mentioned, there are even churches being set up as evacuation shelters. My old church is actually housing around 170 people. So it's definitely been crazy. The fire is at around 70-ish thousand acres, which is, I think, like 8 or 9 square miles, something like that. Maybe 10. I don't know off the top of my head, but it has been nuts. And then Comcast shut off the internet. That's why I didn't do a stream for almost a week. And yeah, definitely been an interesting experience, but hey, it can definitely be a blessing to slow down at times, take a look, and just figure out things you value in life. And yeah, sometimes it's nice to slow down. Wish it could be under better circumstances, but yeah. So that's a little behind the scenes / rant on what's been going on lately, and life just gets nuts. And yeah, it's like, oh, Kit X. Sub to some astrophotographer from your area on Instagram, and he watched his house with telescopes and cameras burn down from remote camera. Oh. Yeah, Tool for Forza. I forget their names, but my best friend is friends with the family that run that church, and I had been to the house of the people who owned the church, and I watched The Last Samurai there, which was kind of funny. Tool for Forza, thank you for the offer. I definitely will take that into consideration. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, eruditis. Some people have been without power for about a week now, to put in perspective, which is just absolutely insane. And I feel unacceptable for a company that is like, it's a weird situation because PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric, is not a government municipally run company. It is a company that actually trades on the stock market, and it's a privately owned company that relies on profits. But they are a utility as well, which is unusual to say the least. So it's like literally 2 years ago, before the fires really hit, it was a like their stock was around, I think, $50 a share. But now it is a at, I think, $5 a share or something like that. Actually, we have a few minutes. We have, yeah, it's 6 minutes 20 seconds. So let's see real quick. So yeah, if we go to PG and E stocks, so you look at the stock. So right now it's at $6.14 a share, which, yeah, we look at the 5-year stock, 2017, they're right there. September 29th, October 6th, 2017, they were at $68.84 a share. The fires hit October 9th. So you see right there, dropped to 57.72. So massive drop. That's that's almost 20% drop right there. And then boom, knocked down further. And then here, like October 2018. After that, Paradise Fires hit, and they were deemed liable for that. So they went from 47 to 24%. It's like, ooh. And then dropped further in January 2019. And then with the power shutoffs, they went from 18 to 10 and then now to $6. It is just, yeah, they got hammered, which is kind of understandable. Causing some of the most destructive wildfires in California history. Eesh. But yeah, kind of digressing from the point. We're inside of 5 minutes, so server should open up any minute now. We have 13 drivers signed up. Lucky number 13. Oh boy. And Michael Butler and Sebastião Souza, those are the two people I am racing against for 5th and 4th place in the championship. Let's hope that things go well. Alrighty then. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to make note of this in my review, but there is a film that's coming off of these field gloves. So, I'm wondering. Yeah, it seems like the protective film on these gloves are starting to come off a bit, so, huh. Not really coming off, or no, a little bit on my left glove. So I'll have to make a note of that in my review. Where, yeah, these are all right. So yeah, they sent me a couple pairs of these gloves, and they're okay. They give me a kind of vibe similar to like football wide receiver gloves. So they're a little on the stickier side, which I guess works for grip of the wheel, but yeah. It's maybe an acquired taste. I kind of like more the leather style. So or karting gloves, kind of like that. But yeah, it's interesting though that the film is coming off a bit. I mean, I've used these for a few months, but yeah. So I'll be doing a review on these and discussing it, so sharing my thoughts and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of those raw thoughts that you can get with live streaming and stuff. And yeah, I've used cycling gloves at times. But the cycling gloves I usually had were padded gloves, which yeah, they're okay for cycling. Turn off the emergency stop. Oh yeah, I need to turn off the caption real quick. Because this is SRS. This isn't SimRacingPaddock server. But yeah, this car is very quick. Makes things definitely interesting. That was a decent slide through there. Are people having trouble joining in or something? Because I only see 9 or 10. Okay, so people are jumping in now. Whoa! Yeah, it was a fail on my end. Can at least hold it flat out there? Yes, we can. Alright, let's get a good lap. Hug that inside there and gives you a good line there. Had to crack the throttle a bit. Really throw the car in. It's still going to be very interesting seeing how this car races in Formula, or how this track is for Formula One, because this is a very narrow, very bumpy track. I just don't think it'll work too well with Formula One cars. So I'm thinking, like, are they going to be doing enhancements or something? Because I think they would have to. Yeah, Kid X, I believe also the ACC version is likely post-repave, because I believe they had to repave recently. I love it how when the session ends, you just cuts off all pedal input, so you basically are gonna murder yourself. Alrighty. So, Alex Nelson, hey William, hope you're doing okay with the fires, dude. If you're listening to the stream, I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. It's definitely been an ordeal, I'll put it that way. So we'll do 10 liters. That should give us enough fuel for a qualifying run. Thought by, like, they will widen corners by 12 feet everywhere. Yeah, I think they'd also need to have better runoffs because kitty litter can only do so much. Armco barriers would be freaking dangerous with those cars. Come on, man. Okay, I need to get the dirt off these tires in the final few corners. That was not good. Let's see what can be done. There we go. We're on the throttle. There we go. Up to third quick. Don't think that'll hold. And get some slipstream here. Sorry. Yeah. Car washes out when I'm close behind. Not really much I could do there. I let off a little early in here, but I just try to keep the car stable. And I'm thinking stable is better than wild. Just throw the car in there and stick's okay. Roll on the throttle. Okay, that could have been corner cut. We got okay there. 142, okay, that's good for fourth quick. We'll try going a little deeper here. Seemed like we had a little gain, but we might have lost some after that. I'm not sure, though. We'll find out. Better run through here. Might give us a little more time. Yeah, we purpled. That's good. Flat out. Session ends in 1 minute. We'll get one more lap. I think we have enough fuel. 142.01. Okay. Let's try to get some slipstream here. He got on brakes really early there. Too wide. Thought I was gonna keep it in, but nope, just trickled out a little bit. But it looks like I'm ahead of Sebastian, which is one of the things I want. So let's see. So 142. I am not taking any chances with gas. I'm going to lower pressures a little bit. Will give me a little more traction, I think. Other than that, I'm all right. Looks like both Alex and his dad are in this one. Sweet. Should be a lot of fun. Just gotta breathe. We'll be okay. But I mean, yeah, so I'm shocked that Marshall Elish is third in this. I have not seen that. But I mean, 66 thousandths behind pole. That is very, very close. And then I'm in an entirely different ballpark, 1.2 seconds back. Sebastian is, I think, another second behind me. So yeah, should be very interesting to see how this race turns out. So we got 50 seconds. So yeah. Or no, Sebastian, he closed it in. Yeah, so he's only 0.8 back behind me. But being consistent is key to this. So let's hope we got that. That's kind of what matters. All right. Final race of the season, guys. This is going to be fun. Wish me luck, guys. I'm going to need it. Yeah, looks like more of this is coming off. So yeah, I'll have to mention that. And away we go. We got a great start. Very aggressive first turn. 3 wide in the corner behind us. Somehow they did not make contact. Okay. And we're seeing action for the lead. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a fun event. I know it. What a time to get an itchy nose right now. Car started coming down a little bit, or around a little bit under trail braking. We are all right though. Okay, that upset the balance of the car. Let's keep it under control. We have a decent gap in front of the car behind us, so we can relax a bit. I am fine with fourth if we can be consistent. But yeah, it is a close battle for the lead. Luke Sky is in the pole. Or on top right now. Alex Nelson, fellow Californian, is in second. Marshall Leash in third. Huh, you can see the moon in the sky. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got a little loose there. Gotta take it easy. Keep the car under us. Four minutes down, 16 to go. Car feels really good. I'm going to give it that. And it looks like we got side-by-side battling for the lead. It might turn into a three-way battle. This is getting interesting. Throwing it to the tight bus stop. Saw one of them clip a curb. But they come out of it all right. So Luke Sky and Alex Nelson duking it out, and Marshall is just waiting to see if something interesting happens with them. But they're pulling away from me now, so I'll try to see what's going on. 2 tenths separate first and second. All right, we're good 6.9 seconds ahead of 5th place. But that 5th place car is Michael Butler, so that's who I'm trying to get ahead of in the championship. And I think literally he is, I think, 6 or 7 points off. So just got to keep running my race, keep him behind me to get a chance at a top 5 in the championship. And then South says an 8th, so I'm going to pass him no matter what, I think, because I'm only 1 point behind him. I want to say I am 7 points behind Michael. So if he makes contact, that's 3 points against him. So I just got to keep running my race, keep the car clean. I've had no contact with anyone, so that's no points lost. And I just got to keep it that way. But yeah, this is an unpredictable track. Just gotta keep the car underneath me, keep it pointing forward, and we'll be all right. So I'm not gonna push too hard. I need to push hard enough to maintain the gap, which it looks like I'm doing, because that's, yeah, 7.7 seconds. So it closed in a little bit, so just gotta keep moving, gotta keep my car clean. And we're doing that right now. Got a little loose there. I see a yellow flag. Is that an accident? Yes, it is! Wow! What? Oh my gosh! That could have been easily the most boneheaded move I've seen this championship. Reversing across the entire track? Oh my gosh. I mean, I understand, but you need to make an effort to keep safe. And that was Luke Sky. That was the leader of the race. I've never known him to make a boneheaded move like that. I mean, he's likely going to pass me back, but another yellow flag. I think that's a lapper though. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing! Code Brown 2.0. I know he would have gotten the blue flag. I don't think I can hold Luke back. I'll make a reasonable effort, but I think he'll get around. Get turned in late apex. I know for a fact I suck at the second sector on this track. See someone coming out of the pits. Gotta take it easy, make our way around this car cleanly. Okay. Made no contact. Yeah, not really much I can do there. We're going to get 2 laps, I think, after this. Or 1 more lap after this, I should say. Almost got loose into this corner. That would have been a nightmare for me. Saw a yellow flag. What for? I think it's that lapper again. Just take it easy. I'm clear. Hey, Shane, doing pretty well. How about yourself? Alright, guys, this was an interesting race. We are going to take home a very solid 4th place, which I am perfectly fine with. That would be a great way to wrap up this championship. Congratulations to Alex Nelson to take home the win. Luke Sky, oh man, I'm just wondering what happened there. Oh, but yeah, these loves are getting beat up, so I'll have to do a comparison because I still have an unopened pair in my house. So, with that being said, it will definitely be interesting to see how this is because Michael Butler is only a few points ahead of me. I finished ahead of him. A working wheel does seem to have helped. It did. Okay. So, let's take a look at standings real quick. Because, before the points populate. So, I was in 6th. 1 point behind Michael Butler. And I was 6 points. Or no. Hold on a second. I was 4 points behind Michael Butler and 6 points behind Sebastião Sousa. I believe I passed Sebastião Sousa. I do not know about Michael Butler. It will be interesting to see how the points go in. So we will see what happens. So yeah, it's definitely interesting seeing what happens. But we have to wait now. And wait. Zandvoort. So what the... So it looks like Michael Butler 2 points. What? Or wait, no. He had an incident. 87 points. 5 points. I think I passed him by 1 point, according to this. 1 point, I believe. So, look in the standings. Zandvoort, I jumped up to 2nd place because of that. So John Naranjo, he skipped the race. So I jumped up to 2nd place because of that. Oh my gosh. 1 point ahead of Michael Butler to take 2nd in this championship. Oh man. Even missing 1 race, I was able to get 2nd in the championship. So that's as close as you can get, really. I mean, just looking at that, I'm happy with that. I mean, definitely had a pretty strong run, and that's also factoring in 69 points at Laguna Seca because our wheel failed on us. I am happy with this result. I can't really ask for much more. I mean, all things considered, we had rough luck there. Mugello, we got racked with incidents there, so that knocked us down. Brands Hatch was a decent race for us. Nürburgring missed due to a power outage. Laguna Seca, wheel cutting out, knocked us off. Imola got a decent finish there, and that brought us into contention. And Zandvoort, we got a great finish, and that got us the 2nd in the championship by 1 point. I think that's a great ending to this championship. And I am going to try to figure out what to run next season. I'm going to ask Henrique if he would be interested in doing BMW versus Mercedes Classic DTM, because I believe the Alpha is just too OP, but if not, I'll try to find a good car for this championship. And with that being said, I am going to sign off. I was considering doing more racing, but I want to try to do some good capturing footage for this wheel and button box for my reviews and getting some stuff with that. So I'm going to work on that and see where to go from there. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a good one.